Welcome to the Cupola installation video. In this video we will show you how you can easily install your handcrafted cupola onto your roof, add value to your home, and enhance its curb appeal. To begin, make sure to choose the right size cupola for your roof. The simple calculation is as follows. Calculate 1.5 inches of cupola width for every foot of uninterrupted roof line. In this example, the roof line is 24 feet and the cupola is 36 inches wide. As a rule of thumb, a one-car garage would require a 22-inch cupola, two-car 30 to 36-inch cupola, and a three-car a 36 to 42-inch cupola. Before we begin, here are the tools and materials you will need to install your cupola. For your convenience, you can download this list from our website on the cupola installation instruction page. The next step is measuring your exact roof pitch for the proper installation of your cupola. You can create a simple device for measuring your roof pitch by nailing two boards together so that they can pivot easily. To begin, find the center point of your roof line and measure the width of the cupola. Before you measure the roof pitch, we recommend that you cut the ridge cap to ensure that the cupola will sit evenly on the roof ridge. Place the roof pitch measuring tool flat against the roof, making sure that they are centered. This calculated angle will now serve as your cutting template so that you can mark the roof pitch on the cupola base. Your cupola will be delivered in three pieces: roof, midsection, and base. Mark the base of the cupola by drawing a center line on two opposite sides of the cupola base. Using your board template, make a line from the bottom corners to the center lines. This will be your cutting line. Following the guides you have drawn on your cupola, begin to cut from the corners and end in the center. Repeat on the opposite side of the cupola. Preparing your roof for installation is simple. You will now install 4 2x4s on the roof where the base will be affixed. Place the base onto the roof before screwing in 2x4s to ensure proper placement. Also, use a level on the base to ensure that it is level. Apply a generous amount of caulk, then place the 2x4s, caulk side down, onto the roof. Following the exact placement of the 2x4s, you will screw them into the roof with 3-inch lag screws. These pieces will closely fit against the inner sides of the cupola base. Secure the cupola in place by screwing the base to the 2x4s. Drill pilot holes before screwing the base into the 2x4s. The final step in the installation of the cupola base is to apply waterproof caulking where the base and the roof meet, but only on the angled sides. After installing the base and securing it to the roof, it is now time to attach the midsection of the cupola. The midsection has pre-drilled holes and can be fastened to the base using the screws provided. Cupolas come with built-in mounting hardware for weather vanes and finials, so you can simply install it right into the top of your cupola. Note that cupolas 30 inches or larger will require an 11-inch extension rod for weather vanes. Install the weather vane rod into the cupola roof using set screw on crossbeam. Install the weather vane, including parts, on the rod to ensure that the weather vane will be at the correct height. Also, caulk the top of the roof where the weather vane rod enters the cupola. Position the brass ring over the large rod and tighten the set screw. Next, place the copper ball. Interlock the directionals onto the rod. Then place the small copper ball and secure the directional. The final step is to place the weather vane figure on the rod and secure. The roof is the final component of the cupola to be installed. The roof is attached in a similar fashion as the midsection. The pre-drilled holes and screws make installation a breeze. Our cupolas will add beauty and value to any building. And as you saw in this video, you can achieve that transformation in a few simple steps.